What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Shady here, back with another video, and today we are going to be talking about Euphoria. So we just got word that Euphoria is going to be coming back with season 3 in 2025 next year. At this point, I'll have to rewatch the last season, of course, to even remember what happened. I probably need to rewatch season 1 and 2 just to be sure. So originally they were supposed to start production for season 3 back in 2022, but of course there were some delays. It just continued to pile on as time, went past. So what type of delays, you might ask? Let's get into it. So Kat Hernandez, who played Barbie Ferreira, announced that she was leaving back in 2023 because of some disagreements that she had with Sam Levinson with regards to her character Kat not really evolving or going down the path that she wanted the character to go down. So naturally, when you have that type of rift, it seems like the only best thing is to just leave the show altogether. So that's what she did in 2023, and a lot of people were like, what? Like, how are you gonna get rid of Kat? You know what I'm saying? So there was that. And then we also had Angus Cloud, who played Fez. He passed away as well that same year, shortly after that whole Barbie Ferreira situation. I think this is maybe just a few months after. And it was really sad. Fez was probably one of my favorite characters on the show. I want to say Rue was as well, but she really gets on my ever-living nerves. But when you watch the show, you'd probably understand why. It's like she keeps making decisions where it's like, you feel bad for her, but at the same time, you can't feel bad for her. You know what I mean? But anyways, so Fez, like I said, Angus Cloud, he passed away, and now you have this big gaping hole along with, Kat not being there. So it's like, oh, this is a lot to try and figure out how we're going to maneuver the situation with the show. There was also the writer's strike going on as well. I think I spoke about that over on my main channel a little bit. So obviously, if you have your writers striking, you need your writers to write. So that was an obvious delay as well, and they couldn't really move past that until everything was settled and figured out. Now, there was also the situation with Zendaya. So Zendaya, who plays the main character Rue, who I spoke about, she started to have a strained relationship with the director Sam Levinson as well. And Sam had pretty much started putting all of his focus along with the singer The Weeknd into their show The Idol, that ended up getting canceled after its first season for being so bad. super bad. I talked about it here on the channel as well. I'll link it in the corner here, but it was really bad, and I had to give reasons as to why it was in that video, so hopefully you guys go watch it. But yeah, it was like, wow, you put more effort into this show for it to be canceled because people hated it and it just got panned, but now you have your show that is going to come back and is renewed for a 3rd season, and you're putting that on the back burner, buddy? Really? So yeah, that was really baffling to me. So because of Sam putting all that attention on the other show, soon after that, Zendaya had started to pull away as well, and Sam started to resent her a little bit for that. And on top of that, the scripts for the show hadn't been delivered yet, so the cast couldn't even start working on learning their lines. So there was that too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, well, how are we supposed to start production when we need time to even learn our lines and you haven't even delivered the lines? There's no script. So yeah. So now it seems like Zendaya and Sam are starting to work things out, but it seems as though at some points that Sam was actually blaming Zendaya for the delays, which obviously is very unfair because there were so many other things that I listed before we even got to Zendaya that were also an issue. So there was a lot of stuff going on with Euphoria, but I honestly think that this show is probably going to end up coming to a close or an end pretty soon, probably even after this next season drops. I think they're probably going to just announce that the show is done, or maybe even by season 4, who knows. It'll probably be like 2030 at that point, but regardless, I just feel like it's going to have to come to a close because I think the production time for those HBO shows is honestly kind of crazy. But at the same time, obviously because of the quality that they give to the shows, I understand. But also, there's so many other things, so many other factors that kind of contribute to the downfall, I feel, of this show, even though it's like kind of decent to watch. I just think that it's just, it's so many things working against it, honestly. But you guys let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Are you looking forward to watching it? If you are, let me know if you're going to be also rewatching the first 2 seasons because you done forgot what even happened leading up to season 3 because it's just been so long. I think that was 2022 they released season 2. So yeah, it's gonna be, I need to rewatch some things. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.